Oh. Oh no, this battle could be over. Pbirdman has Shell, 5 times focus, and max HP. Whoa. Okay. Let's head in for another one and find out just who the Soldiers of Fortune are. Oh man. This looks like a very mean combo. A very mean combo. So finally the actual original creations are starting to show up. Look at the agility, we're 1 for 1 turn-wise. Now Megaton Punch had death as an effect, so that's something we've got to watch out for. Let's have a look. Drain Touch. Okay. Game Changer. Whoa. So they already have some different moves. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we can survive here, and is Death Proof necessary? So let's go back to your Death Proof armor. Friendo. And go for another one of those. There you go. So Megaton Punch is still there, and the death effect is obviously still very real. And this thing keeps changing the game. I wonder if it's purely reactionary. Like it won't attack you until you attack it, possibly. So Waka should be fine here because of his death proof. So let's fire off the first attack and see what happens here. 19,000, and it replies with that. Okay. I've seen worse. Now, don't know to waste them. We should just go forward with that. Let's cast off a flare just to see. Ah. Okay. No problem. That's one way to learn. But you can see their turn. Oh. Game Changer means their turns disappear. So he's... Okay, well, that is a Game Changer. That's very interesting. Okay. Very well. I don't know when that move's going to come though. Right, there we go. So Waka is the only person who can really survive Megaton Punch. Does Riku have a death proof? We'll find out. So it does do a normal move as well. Okay. Let's unleash some attack reels, see how we do. I think you used to reply with Ultima to any time you use an overdrive. That's something I want to see, and I also want to see how powerful is that Ultima. And obviously how powerful is attack reels. Okay. Yeah. Definitely powerful. Good. Hydraulic press. Okay, maybe not Ultima, but hydraulic press. Oof. Yeah, Riku's going to be in some trouble here. Does she at least have death proof on anything? Death proof, poison proof, science proof, death proof. Okay, I might have to customize one of these, so what I will do actually, I'll reload the save. I think going into this battle without death proof is probably not smart. So I'm going to customize some stuff for Riku, potentially here. And then we'll give it another go. I think I can hang with them, actually. As long as Megaton Punch isn't KOing me, I think I've got a shot. I think at the moment I can beat Fafnir pretty quickly, so now I can start farming for Auto Protect much more quickly. So it's not as unrealistic to customize it as it used to be. So hold on. Let's take a few minutes here to sort our equipment out a little bit. I mean, it was pretty inevitable that I'd have to do a little bit of equipment work during this thing. So, ooh. We'll leave that just in case. I mean, that's the kind of thing you shouldn't throw away. It's a very difficult thing to obtain. So, almost all of these are from Master Tomberry. I just kept killing it. We'll leave anything that's like MP cost related or break MP limit or death proof or 4 free slots. And of course some of these are from... Ooh. I mean, it's Kimari, like, come on, but we'll leave him one anyway. Poor Kimari's been completely ignored, but I mean, even Auron's been ignored at this stage, so... We'll see. Once I have the Celestial weapons, we'll see how things change, but... I do wonder if there's a way for Pbirdman to kind of force you to use, like, your entire party. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VI, and in that one they do a good job of kind of splitting the party up and forcing you to use everybody. But I don't know how possible that would be in this game. Death Ward is not good enough. Wow, a lot of variable steals. Death Proof, that's another one. I mean, he already has a pretty perfect Death Proof, but... One thing again I'll probably ask Pbirdman is to potentially not use... Ooh, Magic Booster, that's interesting. Is to potentially not make the Tomberry cost 10,000 gil to fight. Because then you could also use it as a gil farming thing as well. As you guys have seen, like gil is something that gets used up a lot in the Pbirdman mod. So the more ways you have to earn some quick gil while you're doing other stuff, I think the better it is. So I'll probably ask him if he'll consider lowering that so that the equipment that you get from beating it, when you sell it, is going to end up making you a fair bit of gil as well while you're at it. So I think that would definitely help. Okay. So I didn't sell everything. You never know what could be useful. So let's have a look again now. This. Now I think I did give him a death proof. Yeah. I mean, status effects don't seem to be a thing in this one. So if I can get her death proof and auto phoenix, there's still 2 auto phoenixes that I have, which could work well. So let's have a look. Let's make Riku a little something. Okay, auto phoenix. I mean, I'm feeling the use of auto protect. Like I say, you can get 40 of those back from Fafnir as soon as you fight it, and like nowadays it takes like a minute to defeat, so it might not be so bad. And I think I'll leave the full slot free, just in case. Like, we need a stone proof or something. So let me go in and quickly wreck Fafnir to get some light curtains back. Again, I've got to remember which one it is now. Shadow Envoys. No, it's not. That's the Abyss Worm one. It's the one above that. It's Hell's Kitchen. I just hate that it opens with Shockwave. Okay. It's still not going to be like super easy. We will, because of the statuses, we're going to have problems, but Okay, so we've basically lost our entire first set of turns, but hey, yeah, 70,000 a hit. It's not going to last very long, hopefully. That's a good combination of turns, but it takes away your entire overdrive. That sucks. I get it, like within the context of this battle, but when you just need it to farm light curtains, it's just an annoyance. But it is funny once you do get to max stats, like especially imagine once you have the celestial weapons as well. It starts to look not that different from vanilla, where you could just come in and not really think and just mindlessly attack, and you'd win. Perfectly normal, of course, but that's why I've been trying to give you guys stat benchmarks as I play, so that you can see at what point do you really start to completely just overpower these guys and it no longer becomes any kind of challenge. Oh, come on. She got 2 turns in a row? That's weird. Don't know how that happened, but fine. This thing's HP does make it annoyingly resilient though. There you go. So, unless it gives you the rare drop, which is Dark Matter, you get 40 light curtains, so it's getting auto protect at this stage is not a biggie. But the only thing is I lost an overdrive now, so that's annoying. Okay, so now I think I'm ready for round 2 against those guys. Everybody has death proof. So, whoops, I mean, I guess he does as well. He won't be used for this one, but he does have it. So basically, whoever I put in there of the main 4, they will be ready in terms of death proof status. So let's go and see what we can do. Give this thing a proper go. Did I get ambushed last time as well? I can't remember. I think I might have. In any case... Yeah, okay. Game Change is a very interesting move. I mean, so far the only thing I've noticed is that it can make the CTB disappear. Yeah, okay, so I think it can give itself auto regen as well, which seems nice. Good for it. Let me think here. Just wondering if Waka's the better option compared to Tidus here. I think until we launch some magic we won't know, so for now I'm gonna wait. So I'm not going to start doing the whole focus and cheer thing just yet. I need to see what Lulu can do. If she doesn't offer a lot of magic damage here, then I think I'll stick with... I made the same mistake last time. God damn it. I'll stick with Tidus, Waka, and Riku instead. Let's try again. Alright, good. Megaton Punch 4,000. And we haven't even used the cheers yet, so hopefully we should be able to hang with it now. Let's use Flare. 12,000. Okay, so I think this means for this one we should be going the physical route, I think. So I'll be bringing in Waka instead of Lulu, I think, this time. Now, since they all have 255 strength, I think the maximum damage output team is obviously going to be this, so I think I'll leave Riku out of this one. And we'll go for the manual kind of take a long time, focus and protect, focus and cheer here. Okay, let's begin. I think for now, because I'm going to be physical attacking, I'll be focusing my attacks on Earth Eater to start. And so I won't bother too much with the dispelling of auto regen, I think. The fact that everyone can survive Megaton Punch is going to make a huge difference. Yeah, look at that. Massive difference. Okay. I'm feeling good about my chances at the moment. I think this is focus number 3. Okay, that should be 5. Okay. I think critical hits will play a large role here because we're going to be delivering a lot of physical hits, and because we can't do a huge amount of damage here, I think extra criticals are going to be huge. I mean, the most powerful combination they could have is Megaton Punch and Hydraulic Press, I guess. Hydraulic Press will do like 4,000 and something. So yeah, I don't think they can do more than like 7,000 damage, I think, together. So at the moment, damage-wise, I'm not too worried. As long as they don't have any other big tricks up their sleeve, which you never know, they might. Okay. Lulu can be used as like an entruster in this one, while the lads unload overdrives. So I think since they have overdrives that can hit both, I think I might as well try and chip damage away. Right, let's go for it. It looked like it did pretty good damage last time. It was like 19,000. I think that was after 5 cheers. I think it was, yeah. Yeah, so this is like the retaliation that I have to worry about here. And I think all 3 have auto potion here. That's good. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about my chances here. I think let's just get 3 overdrives out of Waka first. Let's just use a slice and dice as well. It used to be the case when we had high luck. I think slice and dice was like one of the best ways to do it. It's a shame that Greater Sphere absorbed all of the hits, basically. Wow. What are the odds of that? That's not good. You see, this is trouble here. So Waka's been left with 5,300, but I don't think it has a move that can... Yeah. Unless that goes critical sometimes, I don't know. Okay. Enjoying that hydraulic press. Only thing here is we've got to watch out that we don't run out of X potions too soon. Okay. Let's have a look at the situation. Yeah, the protects disappear pretty quick. I'm still going to focus on Earth Eater for now, I think. 20,000 at a time is not too bad, I think. And we'll just use Healing Waters before the next set of turns. But I will burn through the X potions quickly, so that's the only thing I've got to watch out for. As long as Hydraulic Press comes first, that should be okay. Ah, okay. But that ain't good, actually. I mixed them up, I thought, because this one was on the left, you know, left to right is generally how you read stuff. I thought this was boss 1. Just trying to think now, Megaton Punch, and then Hydraulic Press could kill someone afterwards. That ain't good. So, full health here. And I guess Auto Protect is pretty useful in this one. But let's go with this. Oh, look how many hits it's getting back to back. What an arsehole. But good counter attack. Ooh, it takes a lot of damage, you know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have gone for the other one. Okay, I think I changed my mind. I will go for... Just make sure I've always got full HP first. I forget how its counterattacks behaved. Wait, where's my alchemy? That's weird. I do wonder, can it reply with Hydraulic Press ever? From a normal attack? I'm inclined to think no, but... At least we can do significant damage like this. So I'll hold off the overdrives for now. Now, it can use Hydraulic Press as a normal move, so I've got to be careful. Yeah, the arsehole gets like a double move there. Yeah, auto-regen itself. And Lulu's lost haste. But unless there's like a major change, I think we should be able to handle this. Again, gonna watch out for that Hydraulic Press. Counter attack. Wait a minute. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, again everything's been wiped. I'm trying to remember, I swear Greater Sphere used Ultima, but I forget when it used it. So it seems to dispel all of your positive statuses, which sucks. There you go, there's Ultima. So it has a counter, I guess. Now, Tyus is vulnerable. He does have 5 times focus, but he doesn't have shell. Oof. Okay. Again, max stats and 5 times focus. Coming in handy. I don't know, it must have a counter for the Ultima counter, I guess. Or there's just a random chance of it being used. Nice. Okay, well now it's doing it. Fine. Maybe when it's like below a certain HP threshold or something. I still think it's fine. If it's just Ultima, we should be able to deal with this. Yeah, it must be below a certain HP threshold that it triggers this response. Willing to continue here. But you never know with Pbirdman. I mean, he could have this kind of thing where, I mean, that thing he had with Catastrophe was extremely cheeky, where it was like every time it used Toxic Cloud or something, it knocked a magic defense point away from you. So the longer the battle went on, the harder it became to survive. So he does have those battles sometimes where he can flip the switch on you, man. Before you even realize what's going on, he can creep up on you. So you gotta stay woke. Just cannot wait to be able to use auto haste against the Dark Aeons. It's going to be so much better. But again, he's really saved it towards the end because he just knows that once you get auto haste, it imbalances the game in such a big way. Oh yeah, I forgot about that attack. It doesn't really change anything at this stage. He hasn't used a game changer for a while. Haven't seen a hydraulic press either. Not using overdrives probably helps. I'm just wondering how else it can change the game. I've seen auto regen and I've seen the CTB disappear. Surely there's got to be like an auto haste kind of one. He likes that kind of move too. I feel like we must be getting close to defeating Greater Sphere at this stage. Yeah, so like I say, for the game changer, I don't know what else he's got. That might be something that, if it is possible, I might say to him, perhaps you can add something like, I don't know, haste status. Just for 5 turns, not like auto haste, but that could definitely make things more interesting as well. Might be worth considering. But for now, we appear to have things under control. Now, it seemed like that attack dispelled a bunch of stuff last time, but I don't think it's the case now. Shell, protect, haste. We're still good to go. Nice. Even a critical from Lulu. That's what I want to see. But it's holding firm. They definitely got that hero run HP. Don't know if it's the same as Vanilla. I think Vanilla was like 1.5 million, something like that. This should trigger off the rest of the auto potions as well, so I shouldn't have to heal before the next one. Okay. I think probably what I would say is one thing that might be worth doing. If this battle continues like this and I kind of, you know, smooth sail my way through it, perhaps maybe Megaton Punch should have like an always death thing, so that it does remove your buffs and it does slow you down a little bit. Because I think either it's got to hit hard enough that if you do have death proof, it can still KO you, so it still needs to have some potency in that sense, I think. That's probably the first thing I would say. Other than that, potentially status effects. I think maybe there could be one or two more status effects introduced here to keep people more on their toes. If they've come in with the stats that I have, then I think there needs to be a little bit more. Because once you can survive everything, like all the numerical damage that you receive, if you're able to defend against that, then all that really happens is more like status effects kind of stuff. And if there's no status effects to fear as well, so like I've negated the death of Megaton Punch, then, you know, it really does nerf the possibilities of failure. So, just worth thinking about. So like Game Changer is something that's useful, I think, but maybe he can do more with it. So like this time I don't know what Game Changer did, actually. Lulu doesn't have Protect anymore, but like I said, at this stage, is it even really... I guess only for Megaton Punch, maybe, but... Oh, so there you go, there's a Game Changer for you. So those kind of moves, I like that kind of stuff, but I think that this is one battle where maybe one or two more extra things can be done. What the hell? Why did I do that? Because we already had Protect, I think I got. Yeah, I didn't scroll down far enough. Okay. Yeah, so it does seem to me like one or two things can be done, and I will be consulting Pbirdman to see what he thinks. So there is a strong chance that the release version may look different to what you're watching here. Okay, so his switch phase, I think Game Changer also changes how he responds in terms of counterattacks. I think that's what it's related to. That's interesting. It's got a lot of HP though, we've been in this for a while. So I think if we couple this with like a bit more sort of status effect and stuff that can give you a bit more scares and have you get KO'd and stuff, then I think it will turn into a really tasty battle. But this Mark 1 version, I think it does need a little more work, potentially. Remember, I am still the first person to basically test most of these, so it's bound to happen. I think his defense is going up though, so I think it's another one of these bosses where Pbirdman is doing some stuff behind the scenes. So previously I was hitting for over 40,000, now it's gone down to 36, so perhaps every game changer adds like a cheer and a focus or something like that as well. I wouldn't be surprised. So just got to stay on my toes here. It could be one of these where the longer it drags on, something that felt like a sure thing could end up collapsing. So let's not take it for granted here. I still feel like I've got to be close, surely. Yeah, my buffs are starting to disappear now as well. Is that twice that haste is missed? Why? Is that some sort of game changer effect? That... Oh, it said miss, but she's hasted still? What? I need to have a look at that. Shell, protect, haste. Oh. Okay. Let's keep going. Just keep an eye on that damage that I'm doing. It is coming down. It's definitely got to be related to the game changer move that it has. I do have to be wary of like a random hydraulic press that could really screw me over. So like now if it did hydraulic press I'd die. Some weird shit happening. The game is changing, but I can't fully keep up with how. So she's lost haste again. Still not unloaded. There you go, 34,000. I feel like the damage is definitely coming down every round. Or maybe every time he uses that particular move. I don't know, there is something to it, but I don't know the exact mechanics of it at the moment. It makes it more fun though, in that sense. If you look all of this up already, you know what to expect. But I think attaching one or two more stasis, or maybe some breaks, like one of these could have a break type status, that could work. So it will force you to use some dispel turns and keep track of what's going on, that kind of thing. There's a lot of haste being dispelled at the moment. Still keeping up the pressure here. I mean, how much HP could this thing have? Does it have like 5 million now? If so, then I take back a little bit of what I said, because then it turns into a different sort of battle. And he's gone for something that's a bit more sort of endurance based and not necessarily tricky and strategic. But the game keeps changing. Let me sit up a little bit here and maintain some focus. It's getting to that stage where it's been like a good 3 hours again since I started recording, so I need to stay on my toes. Not make any silly mistakes. Now, aha, there you go. Well, there's a game change. And I guess depending on which game it's changed to, it could be very problematic. Now, it's probably wise to... What if it has like an auto reflect now? I'm literally just going to fling a baby spell just to see what it does. doesn't have a reflect, that's good. So in this state, it's definitely vulnerable to magic, so that's something to note. So next time we get a shot, I will be double casting some Ultima. But now's a good time to get some shell back. So let's hope it doesn't game change, because if I did 17,000, I was going to say I could do a lot more, but slippery bastard. Now again, I'm thinking maybe I should have taken the other one out first, but during that time, maybe this one would have got too strong for me to deal with, so maybe this is still the best. It's still immune to physical, that's interesting. Okay. Not the end of the world here, because I do have a double cast flare coming. And that Ultima's not doing a lot of damage, so that's a good sign. Again, I'm going to focus in here. Okay, good. This Greater Sphere is really giving us the works here. Woo. Now I feel like surely it's worth a copycat here. Surely. Yeah, it's a nice 80,000 damage added on. I got it. Okay, excellent. Oh no, not this shit. Pbirdman. Pbirdman. Okay. Oof. But there you go. Just in case you were feeling like you had it and you got a bit cavalier, could get taken out. I think maybe he should make that Meteor a little harder. If he really wants to have it, I think he should make it tougher. I survived with a fair bit of HP to spare. I mean, enough that potentially if he decides to use Drain Touch afterwards, he could kill you. That'd be interesting. Alrighty. Now, Armor Break surely is not an option, but let's just fire it off anyway. We're just down to him at this stage, so... we just have to see what happens when he's on his back now. Be nice if we got some criticals from this. But if we don't, that's about 150,000 damage. Okay, the last one was critical. Oh, we all get poisoned when that happens? That's interesting. Is it a permanent poison status? That could be... So I was talking status effects here. What I find interesting is that he somehow disabled alchemy. There's a certain move, or like game changer maybe, it seems to disable alchemy. That's really weird. I've not seen anything like that. So let's see. It used to just be flare. Oh, I was going to say it's disappeared off the CTB. It hasn't. So before we go launching in here and literally tearing this thing a new one, let's make sure we're ready. It's one of those, again, the battle's taken too long for me to want to... I mean, it could literally, at this stage, it could return, it could counter with literally anything, so I've got to be careful. Maybe it becomes immune to... oh shit, that's a mistake. Maybe it becomes immune to like physical damage here or something, who knows? One way to find out. Boop. Only 17,000. Still replies with flare. 850. Okay. I can't see myself doing enough damage here to make too much more headway. Like, those overdrives would help, but use a couple more Lux. Nice. Gets up. Oh, it gets up with a Mega Flare? Oh no, this battle could be over. Pbirdman has Shell, 5 times Focus, and max HP. Does that mean that if you let it get up, you die? Whoa. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, we got a Lux Sphere. That's kind of nice. That's nice, but of course that's also a huge problem. The fact that they gave us 1 Lux Sphere is kind of shit. That's something that Pbirdman has got to change. Like, if you want a luck farm, that's some BS. But before that, we have some more immediate concerns. I mean, all I can think of is that it's basically a must that you need to auto-life everybody before that happens, or you need to summon an Aeon Shield. I mean, of course, you've got to remember that you can summon in a lot of these situations, but it's just something I prefer to not do if I can help it. Now, is it worth reloading the save? 50 X potions. I think I'll reload the save here. I mean, it's 1 Lux Sphere. If I really want to, I'll hack it back in. This will be my last attempt of this particular session. If I can't find a way around that particular move, I mean, again, there was no way I could have known that was what was going to happen. Doesn't matter how buffed up I was, I would not have been able to survive that. So it's one of those ones there's only one way to find out, and well, you die, you learn your lesson, and hopefully next time you're more prepared. That's why I think he gave you so many turns before that. So let me just think. Just thinking, I could have a break MP limit plus death proof, because again, I think surely I've got enough left over from my farming of Varuna. Maybe I've used them all already, I'm not sure, but like, I don't want to use death proof for this, because this could still be like an ultimate kind of armor. Ah, I don't have enough for death proof. I could get it fairly soon, I think. I think when it's on its back, maybe I'll switch to that or something. I don't know. Now, what was I doing? Right, what I will do is I'll up this to 2 times speed, and that way I'll be able to get nearer the end of the battle more quickly, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay, Soldiers of Fortune once again. We didn't get ambushed this time, right? Yeah. Okay, so I probably won't show this entire battle, but same deal. I mean, since we can get through the entire battle without being KO'd, I will take some time to prep myself like this. So one thing I'm trying on this run is basically to start using double cast Flare more often. It seems to do a lot more damage than the regular stuff, so I will be doing that to get rid of this guy more quickly. It's definitely way more damaging. And especially before it gets its extra cheers and focuses in, or like it reduces our magic or strength or whatever it's doing, I should be able to get some decent damage in. Because of Auto Potion, I shouldn't have to think too much about healing. So basically it's however many copycats you have the MP for at this early stage. So it was literally just like 5 cheers, 5 focuses, haste, and then just get going with this big damage before it has too much of a chance to recover. Okay. So that's already some decent damage. Okay, so this time we don't know how the game's changed. Only thing is, when you're in 2 times speed, you can't really tell if you're in haste or not because everything moves so fast. But it used Game Changer and literally it has the next turn, so that's one thing that I noticed. Yeah, what an arsehole. Okay, when it's in this mode, I do think it's a good idea to make sure we're protected. Because these guys do fairly big damage, you can get your overdrives back like before too long. Now, does it always reply with hydraulic press now? Yeah, that sucks. Okay. So it kind of depends on what combination of things result from its use of Game Changer. It can vary quite a lot. So maybe once it's become immune to physical damage, like it is now, there really isn't too much you can do, obviously, other than magic. Like, I don't think you can get rid of that immunity. I don't think it goes again. So that makes things a lot more interesting. Okay. I've got enough for another, like, double cast. So let me ether these guys up. So this time, I mean, whether I like it or not, I will have to rely on the use of magic to overcome this thing. But I don't like the ultimate counter at all. I'm pretty sure that thing's just going to remain immune. Okay, let's do it. Double cast. I mean, if I can nail a few of these combinations, I should still be able to take it out fairly quick. I am doing close to 100,000 with every double cast. Now if I do this, they get 3 turns back to back. I'm going to trust in my auto potion here, just in the name of speed. If I fail, I'll just reload. Okay, changing the game. Ah, you see, worst combination of turns there, but thankfully everyone had Protect, I think, so it's okay. Okay, they've disappeared off the CTB. Again, now I don't think they're going to come back. I can't copycat anymore. Still immune to physical damage? Let's check. No, okay. So I guess it's not permanent. That's good. And it counts with Demi this time. Wow, a lot of tricks, man. Interesting. Auto potions. Again, helping the overdrives along too, which is nice. And the 5 times luck also putting in work. How are we doing? Everyone's got haste. Just toss a Protect just in case. Nice. Yeah, I think, you know, unless you get a really, really bad combination of moves from the game changer, I think you should be okay. Everyone's haste gone, right? Wow, okay. That's interesting. It does have a lot of HP though, it must be more than vanilla. I mean, I've been hitting this thing a lot. The only thing is, I guess, in whatever like position it dies, then that's how it will stay. So if it dies while it's in this particular state, I'll never be able to see Greater Sphere's turns, which is interesting. So I think for that reason I might stop attacking until it does another game changer. Maybe. I think I will. I'm going to wait this one out. Because I do need to see when that move's going to come. There you go. Okay, so hopefully the CTB returns. Okay, good. And now I can make progress again. Let's just see what we got. Okay, I can still hit it. A foul ball, but I still hit it. Okay, this is a more powerful variant of Ultima. Like the one it was using before was notably weaker. This will charge the overdrive gauges nicely too. Okay. Yeah, this will take them to auto potion territory as well. Not for Lulu actually, damn. Still changing the game. Yeah, again, don't know what happened on this one. Still not immune, that's the important thing. It's got to be close now. Again, got to remember, Meteor coming at the end. Oh, still alive, what an arsehole. I love its like little mini damage that it does to itself. So random. Okay, bro. She's still hasted, I think. It's just Waka that's slowed down. Let's do a bit of that. I'm going to turbo ether myself here. And let's finish this off. Double cast. There you go, got it. Meteor should not be a problem. Now the second one is going to hit. Okay, well we lost the second one. Well, I say let's just get straight on with it. We've got Blitz Ace available now. I had to remember to slow things down again. Hopefully the sync doesn't mess up, but I started a new recording just in case it does. Yeah, if I can nail this shot, it will do more damage than Slice and Dice, I think. Because I can't get consistent enough criticals. There you go. Yeah, that's decent damage right there. I'm really not sure what we can do against Mega Flare other than Auto Life. Now, does anyone have any... No, I was going to see if anyone had a break MP limit, kind of just that we'd won from something else just lying around. We do not. I mean, I think other than Mega Flare, I don't think I need to protect against anything in particular. Only trouble being, we're going to lose our Cheer and Protect and that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking, should I try the Summon Shield first? I'm going to Sentinel the Megaton Punch here. And I will use a Mega Elixir. So I just got to remember to use Sentinel before every attack to make sure we don't see Megaton Punch. Look how many turns it's getting back to back. What an arse. So before we knock it over, we do have to be a bit careful here. Going to deliberately wait until I have 2 overdrives, I think, before that happens. So he's a good Sentinel because he can counter-attack. And for the rest of us... Ah, you can't Sentinel Megaton Punch. Wow. Okay. Then, in that case... Right. So this is important now. Let's get one of these in. I mean, they've got 5 times luck, they've got 5 times cheer. I'd really rather not have them die here. That's pretty good damage, though. So I think you might see the first Summon Shield used by me here. I'm going to swap Lulu out because she doesn't have Death Proof here. I forget if it gets up after 1 turn or if it's after 2. But it's not something I'm willing to wait for right now. I think it's the first time we've seen these guys, so why not? Something new after 180 hours. So these guys are pretty underpowered because Yuna is, so I can't see them doing any kind of real damage anyway, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. So let's just see, is it the next turn in which it does it? Hey, 17,000. Whoa, these guys have got max strength now? Oh, look at that damage. Okay, so they skipped a turn. just need to survive that flare when it gets up. Gets up. So it gives you one turn in between, and then it goes for the get up mega flare. So that's what we've got to be careful of. Definitely an interesting addition. He's like, if you're going to knock this guy down, which you have to win, you're going to have to watch out. I think the rest of it is just about getting Yuna out of the front line, really. It can't break the damage limit, which is good. Oh, you... Fine. I kind of wanted her to do like a full life before I got out of there, but no. Sentinel. So now at least we're safe. I mean, we've got plenty of time to regroup here. But Yuna's not getting a turn for months, so we've got to watch out. I mean, I say that, but there's nothing we can really do. Other than get her the turn she needs to get the hell out. Now... the return punch could be to Yuna, and her defense isn't ready, so I'm just going to have to wait here. Yeah. I don't want to get stuck. Is what we don't want. But that's one way to deal with it, and I think for me it's the preferable way to deal with it, because otherwise you're going to lose all your buffs, and that's just not what you need. Okay, I should be able to get back into it now. It's a nice crit there. Gotta love that little Moogle just putting in work. Okay. I'm just wondering if its magic defense changes when it's on its back. That's probably one of the only other things I'll test. I think when it's up, it doesn't... Magic's not the best idea, but when it's on its back, maybe it's different. We'll find out fairly soon. Alright, stop picking on Lulu, man. Sheesh. Leave her alone. Let her just smack you up with the Moogle. Boom. Okay, just gotta hope she doesn't get hit with a Megaton Punch, and I think the next round of attacks I should bring it down. Okay. Right, we're still managing. God damn it. It does take a fair bit of damage to knock it down. There you go. Okay. So it doesn't use Mega Flare on the first one. One thing I want to try is okay. Let's see what kind of magic defense it has when it's on its back. Yeah, it's not that great. Okay, fine. You're better off just normal attacking. Very well. Also, does it have some kind of different counter when it's on its back and you try to overdrive? Maybe. That'll be nasty. Interesting, my highest affection was with Riku in this playthrough. I didn't even realise that. Fair enough. Okay, so I'm hoping it's the freebie turn. Yes, good. I think I can change back to her death proof one here. Nice. The only benefit of having Yuna on there is if she does get hit, she'll charge everyone else's overdrive, so that'd be useful. Help each other, Camisade. These guys are always a pain in the arse to deal with. 70,000. I mean, you're welcome to use them as much as you like, obviously, to do extra damage, but I'm trying my best to not spam these guys. Thankfully, Yuna being weak is also good in this sense, because your Aeons are less likely to be able to do any kind of, well, stay in the battle for any length of time against these guys, so I doubt you'll be able to get a huge amount out, but the Mega Sisters are a bit of an exception, because you've got the whole loophole of being able to bring them back with 1 HP if less than 3 of them are KO'd when you dismiss. You can get a lot of free damage with these guys, so... Oh, there you go. And remember, they don't have status protection in the Pbirdman mod, so it can come and do that to you. So it's all good. I mean, I really don't think you can use your Aeons to gain like a crazy advantage in these situations. Alrighty. I think I will attack here. If it does hit Yuna, we'll just get a lot of overdrive. There you go. So, if anything, I think that might actually be a good idea. I'm going to leave Yuna out here deliberately, just for that reason. Just for that reason. Sorry, Yuna. I'm pretty sure she'll get hit a couple more times before we knock it over again. There you go. Yeah, no death proof, so... There it is, okay. Now I'd kind of like to get Yuna out of there, but... That's Sentinel. Very well. Okay. Yeah, so Yuna's lacking agility is really starting to show up here. It's hard to get her turns. But as long as she doesn't get Megaton punched, I think it should be fine. Oh god, she can't survive Drain Touch either. That's a problem. Yeah, she might kind of be stuck now. So I'm using her for the overdrives, but... I don't know. I think still, ultimately, is probably the best way to do it. I just need her to survive one more turn here, and I can get her out. Ah. Only problem is, it's gaining back a lot of HP as a result too. It's gained back 60,000 now. So, yeah, leaving Yuna out there was maybe not a good idea. Shit. Gonna get Lulu the full overdrive as well here. I'll stop using Drain Touch, you arsehole. Come on, it barely ever used it. Now it's used it 3 times in a row. So that one decision to keep Yuna out there is... It's not like flip the bat or anything, but it's a nuisance now. There you go. Okay. At least I can definitely get Yuna out now. Lulu didn't manage to get the full overdrive, unfortunately, but Tyus did. You see, what if Yuna gets hit with the flare? Then she won't be able to summon a shield Aeon. So realistically, we kind of have to wait. But, I mean, the odds of her getting hit with a counter is 1 in 3, so it's a shame. I think I still have enough turns to get a couple of overdrives in first. Just trying to engineer myself some more turns here. Okay, that's what I wanted. So this way I can have my 2 overdrives and then summon. I feel like we should be pretty close now. It's basically 200,000 damage every time I do this. And about almost 250 with Waka, so 450,000 damage a pop. There you go, overkill. So I got 2 luck spheres, right? Sorry, 2 fortune spheres. Oh no! But wait, I have auto life. Phew. Okay, you can't get me with that. I was ready. Okay, that is a good way to end the session. 100,000 AP. Only 1 luck sphere, but 2 fortune spheres. Soul of Mog and Grand Slam. So once again, wait a minute, Grand Slam. Wasn't that break damage limit? Ooh. It's so unfortunate that this came to Waka. God damn it. Then again, if I just add Alchemy to this, it's already a better weapon. Okay. Not the end of the world. That's still pretty good. It would have been nice if Riku got one. That would have been perfect. And for Lulu, we got... Oh, another one of those. Wow, okay. That's nice. I mean, I appreciate that for sure. Obviously, those weren't the original drops that you got from those guys. But that's very helpful. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to save over this one. So I will end the session here. It's been a pretty productive one. Let me just recap what I've done and what I've got left to do. Okay, so we beat Demon Force, we beat Road to Hell, and we beat the Soldiers of Fortune all in one session. So I'm very, very happy with that. And that leaves a Rock and a Hard Place and Ultimate Buster. So, I mean, we've got Thuban, we've got Nest Slug, and we've got Ultimate Buster, right? Was there any more left? I don't think so. I mean, if this is literally Nestslug and Thuban in the same battle, that's horrific. That's going to be horrifically hard. We'll have to see how we do with that. That just seems... On paper, it just sounds impossible to me, but we'll see. But these ones we did pretty well in. Of course, I do have a few notes to give to Pbirdman. I don't think they're perfect, but I think they're pretty good relative to the fact that we came in with max stats at this stage. So, I mean, I think if you do come into them with like 200 to 220... you can be in like the really hardcore sort of every battle will take 60 to 90 minutes and you may or may not even be able to do it at all. Versus like at 255, they're not pushovers, but as long as you kind of maintain focus, you have the right equipment, so like Death Proof for Soldiers of Fortune, for example, then, and well, obviously with some practice, you should be able to win. So I'm pretty happy with what I faced so far. But obviously, you know, you guys in the comments can share your opinions on what you've seen, and Pbirdman will take a look at those as well. And we'll be back for the next session. So what I'll do for the next one is just replenish what I'm missing. I've only used 11 Phoenix Downs the whole session, I think. That's insane. So I'll replenish those. I'll probably get some more Chocobo wings. Maybe a few healing walls, but I've not even used that many of those either. That's interesting. Okay, I've been going pretty well so far, but I will be back soon, and maybe, just maybe, in the next session we will finish the hero run, and then there will literally only be Nemesis, the Dark Aeons, and Penance left for this playthrough of the Pbirdman mod. The exciting times. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. Take care.